Cher Journal, you know me, but in case of the event that something happened to me, my name is Étienne Mercier. I'm from Roberval dans les banlieues de Chicoutimi, and I've worked for la Compagnie La Baie du Son for 6 years now. I'm 28-year-old. I'm almost 6 foot and I weigh 18 stone. My hair is brown, my eyes is brown. I have 15 brother and sister. I'm Catholic and I love the animal. I've been a voyageur, a trappeur, coureur de bois, and other thing. Today, I don't know what I am, only that the compagnie is paying me to travel up the Queen Charlotte to write what I see. You want to see how different the Indian here is to the Indian back home. This will not be difficult because he is different in the way he talk, he sing, he dance, and the way he make the lodge, the totem, the canoe, everything. Just wait your night. You will hear about it and you will see it in the picture. I'm lucky that I can write, and I'm lucky too that I can make the picture. For most of my life, I make the picture for no one to see. One day, my friend Charlatour, he's find one of my picture and show it to my patron, Monsieur James Douglas. Eh bien, Monsieur Douglas, like that picture, me, I'm get this great job. Who would have believed? I've waited here in Fort Victoria for the schooner to take me north. I can visit my friend on the Queen Charlotte. You know, Journal, where the name Charlotte come from? It sounds French, I know, but it is English. It is the name of the ship of Captain Dixon, who is one of the first white to see those islands, maybe 100 years ago. I was up there last year when La Compagnie was worried that the problem will come if the American hear about gold on those islands. Gold. It should not take gold to get people up there. It is the most beautiful land in the world. The animal, the fish, the tree is bigger, stronger, and more beautiful than anywhere I've seen. Wait until you see. I've traveled many miles in my canoe. I should have no trouble with it. The Indian know me. He is my friend. I should have no trouble with him. Food and drink. I am not expect to have trouble unless the weather is like it was last year when I lose my friend Clément. I'm very happy to accept this job for all the reason and for the chance to find Clément. I miss him very much. Ah, Journal, quelle chance. Our first day, and guess what I find last night in Quatiche? The winter dance. In Quebec, we celebrate le Carnaval. Here, to get through the long rainy winter, the Indians have the winter dance. I have never seen it until last night. I can't believe my good luck. I had been on the schooner many days. I was very tired, so when I was invited to that dance, I almost refused. Thank God I did not. I walk into a long house that is filled with all the village people and a few invite guests like me. I have walked into another world. Somewhere mixed in with the sound of the moaning, crying, and chanting, I hear the drum. No one seemed to notice me, and yet I am stand there in the glow of the fire. I smell the meat and the fish and the burning cedar. For the next 6 hours, I am entertained by the Kwakult. We eat, he tells story, he dance. That long house is filled with history, spirit, and magic. In fact, those Indians call winter Tsiska. That means supernatural. I watch the matza, the bird monster, those raven, hukult, galuane, crooked beak, live in the sky and feed on the people. That dance is frightening and yet spectacular. I can't believe he is not real. Just look at the picture, Journal. Père Lacombe, He's a good man, but he's not excited like those Matza. I'm anxious to tell him about that ceremony and show him the picture. I like to sing as I paddle my canoe, and today I sing one of my favorite songs, Les Raftsmen. No sign of Clément yet, but I think of him often last night during that dance. Laos qui sont, our friend out here, Laos qui sont, our friend out here, that we might be de bons amis. Bing salading bang saladang, sur la terre and on the sea. Bing salading bing bang. I'm singing in franglais since 3 years now. When the wife of my patron traveled with us and asked to learn the song, at first I did it for her. Now I do it for me. I like it. Cher Journal, we have reached Ninstance, the first village at the bottom of those islands. Ninstance is the main village of the Kungwit Haida. I love all the totem in front of the 17 longos I have come. Mon journal, what do you think will happen to those totem in year to come? Ninstance is open to the sea, so most ships from Europe stop here. I don't know why, but today there is none, only our schooner. The English is careful about the way he trade with the Indian, but the American is friend with him and with us Canadians too. In fact, it was because one of those American ships offered me a sail to Fort Victoria last year when the weather was bad that I lose Clément. I was thinking he would leave anyway to start a family or maybe just to go back to his own. I wonder if he will remember me and if I find him. Just in case, I have packed some extra bannock. That is his favorite food. I learned how to make it from the Cree. M'en revenant de north of Fort Victoria, m'en revenant de north of Fort Victoria, I was alone, je ne sais où était Clément. C'est l'aviron that can take me back to find him. Stroke after stroke, il me mène en haut. Cher Journal, we have made good time, you and me. We already at Tanu. I've spent some time with that young carver who prepared a pool for the chief. Today I'll make the picture of Tanu, then I will finish the picture I started last year when I was north in Kluquan. I've been thinking about it since that dance in Quatish. Last winter when we were in Kluquan, me and Clément, I was invited to a celebration of the Klingit. By luck, we got there during a potlatch, and by good luck too, I got a new knife. White people can learn from the Indian Journal. Can you imagine, to impress your friend and your enemy too, you invite him to a party and give him gift? The Indian have a party, he call it potlatch. In la compagnie, potlatch mean trade, but the Indian have used that Chinook word since the first flood. It mean present. To be an artist, is an honorable thing for the Indian. Maybe that is why I like me, because I made the picture. The more north I travel, the more beautiful the art I have seen. In that long house in Tluquan, I saw a wonderful picture rain screen. It showed how these proud people defend that village for a year against the Russian. That potlatch was to celebrate the marriage of the chief daughter. It was going on for 3 weeks already. I'm not sure who she was married, but he must be important because it was a big one. The potlatch happened at the most interesting time too, Jonah. I have heard about a war between two tribes that had to be stopped for a potlatch. The canoe that was filled with weapons had to be empty and filled with gift because one of the chief was invite his enemy to his potlatch. Nobody can refuse such an invitation because he is very proud. Not only will he go, but he will remember everything that is done for him and everything that is given to him, so that he can outdo his enemy when it is his turn for the potlatch. This is a good way for the rich to share. At home, the rich give to the church, and the church help the one that does not have. Me, I like the potlatch on that one. I go home to Quebec. I will do it. My father taught me sur le pont d'Avignon. Do you know, Jonah? It is an old song from before la Révolution française. People were hanged from that pont in Avignon. Sur le pont d'Avignon, I got a knife as a present, un couteau très nouveau. From that potlatch I did go. Cher Journal, what a merveilleux way to begin the day. It is not every day that a man is lucky enough to paddle next to the giant fish, but this morning coming into Skidance, I was. I lay my paddle down, and for a long time I just sit and I watch. It was a family of 8 or more of the big one appear out of the mist traveling south, while me, I am going north. They're quite like the Ida war party, and if they seem gentle, they are not. I have seen them hunt. I have seen too, probably, a mother and father throw a lion mare of maybe 50 stone high in the air like the small child who play with his food. They did this again and again so that the baby will learn how to hunt and kill. I've seen one of the giant fish fly through the air and land on the shore behind 100 seal. I've watched him roll back toward the sea, knocking many seal into the water where the other big fish wait. I have often said that everything here in the West is big. The mountain, the tree, the bear, and nothing is bigger than this fish, this killing fish. Of all the beauty here, there is little I will miss more than the excitement of sharing water with him. I sing extra loud so Clément can hear me if he is near. He is not a good singer, that Clément, but he loved the music, and En roulant ma boule en roulant is his favorite song. En roulant, ma boule en roulant, where he is I do not know. I spent 2 weeks looking for him, en roulant ma boule. The sea, the coast and inland to roulant ma boule en roulant, ma boule en roulant. Where he is, I do not know. Cher Journal, from Lac Saint-Jean through the prairie and then the mountain, I've seen many Indian villages. The prairie Indian move often. He is fast to pack his horse and all his thing. For some Indian, having thing is not important, but for the Haida it is. His fur, blanket, canoe, mask, and his horse is all important to him. The Haida might be happy in Victoria because so many there are like that. They like having nice thing. The Haida live in long house, up to 50 on one house. He decorate his house with picture and totem pole. He paint his house and the pole to show how rich he is and to bring honor to his family. You know too how rich is a village by counting the number of totem and by looking at the picture on the house. I spent last night in Kumsewa. The name comes from the chief, Gomsewa. That village is much like other village with those long houses lined up on the beach. This morning at low tide, I went for a walk to look for Clément. I have heard that I let separate that village from the burial ground and old fort. Clément, he would like that. He might go there. These people are happy to see me. They like it when I made a picture of their village. They asked me to stay longer. I have too much to do. I said no. Only stay last night, and this morning I leave to Vive la Canadienne. Vive la Canadienne, and a paddle, paddle, paddle around the land, looking for my friend Clément, hoping he's look for me too. Wake up, Journal. Hurry, réveil. Quiet, quiet. I've been hid here for 1 hour. It is just after sunrise. But that morning I'm on the water early when, from I don't know where, I hear the war chant. I immediately get very quiet and paddle hard towards those bush. The war canoe with maybe 25 brave pass right by me, no more than 100 feet. I'm so scared. I've not moved for 1 hour. You should have seen it, Journal. The brave is all painted for battle. I saw no head, no blood, no captured slave, so I know that he's still look for trouble. The prairie Indian take the scalp. The head is too big to carry. The Haida take the whole head. He tie it to the side of his canoe and take it home to put on the pole for all to see. That Haida spend much of his time making war. Sometimes he fight for revenge, sometimes for anger, and sometimes to keep his neighbor from making war on him. He might attack his neighbor, kill all the people, and take several head back to his village to put on the pole. The message say, do not come near me because I am dangereux. One day I saw on a pole a head that looked like my friend Adrien Bouchard. I did not look very long. It was probably just somebody who looked like him, but I have not seen Adrien for a long time now. Me, I know not to make the Indian mad. I know too that just because I have not made him mad does not mean he will not be mad. He has a long memory. He will take revenge on what one white did to another. That happened at Nootka when Chief Makina was killing the crew of the ship Boston. Even if he can be kind and fair, you must always be careful of him. After this morning, I thank God that I am Catholic and that Clément is not here. My friend does not know when to be quiet. Et journal. But à la Clairefontaine, do you know it? I like those words. À la Clairefontaine, not all here on the sea. Je trouve l'eau si belle, Clément, my friend and me. Il y a longtemps que je t'aime, Clément, where can my friend be? Cher journal, everybody loved the eagle. Everybody except Clément. I see the eagle everywhere on the Queen Charlotte. There is no bird like him, and to see him, you will think he is fierce. But he is not like the big fish. He feed most on dead fish, shellfish, and dead animal, and the Indian love this bird. The Haida is divided in two clans, the eagle and the raven. The village chief is from the big clan, eagle or raven. The politic of those clans is difficult and interest. An eagle must marry an eagle and the raven a raven. Like us Canadiens, I can imagine the face of Père Lacombe if I tell him that I'm married a Protestant. Seigneur Propitié. There is many eagle here in Stiligit. I'm walking on the sand and this big one is flying around me. Maybe he is thinking I'm out to hunt or fish and he will get lucky. After some time he land. Slowly I move close to him to make the picture. He is watching me but he is not moving. He is staying right there for a long time. I made the picture and while I make it, I sing Au clair de la lune. He seemed to like that. Au clair de la lune, une chanson, you know. I have no fortune, mais j'ai mes beaux mots. Ma chandelle est morte, now I paint your queue. This should do just fine now, pour l'amour de Dieu. I could never make that picture if Clément was here. Journal, you are all wet. Water is coming in the longhouse last night. Quelle tempête. Oh, what a storm. I climbed on the roof with the other men. We put rock and big branch to hold the roof from blow away. The Indian does not make the longhouse roof secure because he needs to move it for smoke to get out when he make the fire. I love that storm. It reminds me of how strong the sea and the sky is. Journal, did I ever tell you about how généreux the Indian is to stranger? Not just here in Skidegate, but in all the village. When I see smoke come from a house, I open the door and he share what he has. That is just what he does. Remember when I tell you that the hideout might be happy in Victoria? Well, maybe no. The hideout would be surprised to go to a house in Fort Victoria and ask to share. White people are not so good for share. Clément, him, he is good. Me, I get the food, and Clément, he get the share. Cher Journal, a long time ago, man and animal was part of the same family. This is what the Indian believe. He keep this family alive through the picture, carving, and dance. And he keep his heritage through the family emblem. With pride, he show it on his house, his totem, his canoe, everywhere. Just look at what I saw this morning, Journal. Sometime, the picture is just too good for word. Alouette, gentille Alouette, won't you help me find my friend Clément? Up where you are, gentille Alouette, if you see him, tell him to come on. Cher Journal, the sky of Mercier is dark and cold. That village is large and important. I was lucky to spend last night in Munster House, the new house of Chipuya. It is the biggest house I have seen on the Queen Charlotte and the only one I have seen with full carved corner posts. I love that house. In my picture, it is the one with the two oval door. I will go to bed early tonight because tomorrow I start for home. Without Clément, I have give up to find him. Frère Clément, where are you? Où es-tu? Can you hear me, Clément? Can you see me, Clément? Ding dang dong, ding dang dong. Cher Journal, sometime, Journal, I wish you could sing with me, or better even, paddle with me. I'm just joking. Chevalier de la table ronde, come and help paddle my canoe. We take turn and we work together, toi et moi, without dire un mot. It's your turn, oui, oui, oui. It's my turn, no, no, no. It's my turn, paddle my canoe. It's your turn, oui, oui, oui. It's my turn, no, no, no. When we stop, on fera dodo. A journal you'll never guess. Last night, I arrived late back here in instance. I'm going home. I've give up to find Clément. I'm asleep on the beach under my canoe and I hear that familiar sound. I throw aside my canoe et voila, it is him, Clément. He is sit there in the morning light, every bit as wonderful as I remember him to be. I immediately realized that I must study all the sign because, like the Indian, I believe Clément to be the transformer, the trickster, the magician. So, what is my friend up to? I see the totem behind him. I examine the longhouse. Hélas, my eye fall on the canoe he is perched on. Why has Clément chose that one and not another one? Is it because of the picture of the big fish? Those fish live in close family, and him and me, we are like a family. We should be together. What is Clément trying to tell me, or does he just want food no matter? I will get food and I will come back and do what I should have done 2 years ago. I will make the picture of my friend Clément.